Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
Juan Aguilera, attorney for Mr. Salcedo.
And are you Ms. Salcedo? I'm going to show you a document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Salcedo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30th, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? State.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Laura Elizabeth Salcedo, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May and June of 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, the state waives all the violations.
Any
No.
objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Salcedo, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's to continue the defendant on supervision, to alter and amend for 30 days in the Bexar County Jail, employment within 30 days, and for her to submit for a UA biweekly for 3 months and reign thereafter. And then an admonishment from the court for not reporting, and that she must verify her residence every 90 days.
Must verify her residence.
Every 90 days.
All right, thank you. All right, is that the agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Salcedo, why are you not reporting?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make sure you speak up.
I was working at the time, have to feel, you see, like.
Lower the mask so we can hear you.
Yes, 2 home visits in 1 week that she had already issued a warrant from her arrest, so that there was nothing I can do about it. So, I mean, that's not that.
But then why, that still doesn't explain to me why you didn't report.
I couldn't report, she had told me that she had already issued a warrant from her arrest.
Where were you working?
But to them, I mean, they're giving me a regular job, I just have to put in the application.
Okay, so I still don't understand why you need to call probation and say that you're at work, you can't come in.
Well, I tried to tell her, but since I had missed 2 home visits in 1 week, she had told me it was already too late.
Why are you missing your home visits?
I was working at the time, so.
Everything for you is I was working at the time, which I find a little bit suspect because you know when you have to report, you know, in this court that if you would have taken proof of employment to probation, that what would have ended up happening is they would have sent me a violation report. I would have had you come in for a compliance hearing and I would have asked you why you're not reporting. And then I would have said, where's your proof of employment? And when you would have came in and said, I've been working, that's why I haven't been reporting. I would have said, we're going to recall this case and you're going to come in showing me that you have employment. Now, why do they need to know where you're living?
I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess because I'm homeless, I was homeless at the time, so I guess I have to.
Well, no, because you were saying you missed the field visit, so you were not homeless at the time.
I know, but I had to look and see, I was living out with my uncle at the time, and I told him that I was in a permanent place, so I guess.
See, here's the thing. You're not being completely honest with me. And let me just tell you why I think you're not being completely honest with me. I want you to follow me down the trail that you're giving me. One, you tell me that you can't do the field visits because you're working. Then you tell me, well, I live with my uncle and then I was homeless at the time. That's why I think they want the 90 days residency. Then you're telling me you can't report because you're working.
Well, I can report now, you know, I'm living somewhere now, so. But at the time, I wasn't stable, so I was trying to get on my feet then.
Do you have any drug issues?
No,
When's the last time you used drugs?
it's been a couple months, 2 months.
Okay. And what were you using?
I was smoking
What?
ice.
All right. So now we're coming to what the real problem is here. So how often were you smoking ice?
Maybe once. Not, it wasn't something that I was doing constantly, you know. So every now and then.
Nope. Here's the thing. You're on deferred adjudication. Everybody has said they want you to be continued. So I need to know what I need to do. So the next time that I see you, it will be because you've completed everything and you're asking me to let you off of probation, as opposed to seeing you before me in blue, potentially going to prison for 10 years. So let's not play any games. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, lower your hand, state your name.
Laura Sotelo.
All right, and pull the mask down so we can hear you. All right, so how often were you using?
Maybe once or twice a month.
No, it wasn't once or twice a month. Don't do this. Here's the thing, you got to be honest with me. And honestly, if you're not honest with me, that tells me that you're still in the throes of your addiction and maybe you're not ready for help. But I don't know anybody who's using ice like once a month.
Well, I mean, I wasn't using it constantly, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so how often were you using it?
Maybe twice a week or less, you know, it was in a constant thing.
So you were using it weekly?
Maybe weekly, bi-weekly.
All right.
It wasn't a constant thing.
All right. So she needs some help. She has a drug problem, which I had a feeling that she had based upon my conditions. So probation, we're going to need a TAP evaluation. So I'm going to alter them in conditions to include TAP. That's going to occur while you're in custody. And I'm going to start you off with intensive outpatient treatment. We're going to do the UA hotline. Now, the next question, they're saying that they want proof of residency. Do you actually have a stable place to stay? And when I say stable place to stay, I don't mean you're couch surfing. I don't mean one friend is letting you stay here for a week and then you have to find another place to stay. Do you have a place where you can lay your head on a pillow at night, wake up in the morning and come to that same place and lay your head on the same pillow?
I'm pretty sure I can.
Nope, not pretty sure. Do you have it? That's either yes or no.
It's the same residence that I had to renew the last time.
And is this the uncle?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like that didn't work out before. And I don't think your uncle wants you staying with him if you are using. And when we say uncle, is this a biological uncle?
Yeah.
How is he related to you? On which side?
On my mother's side.
Why are you not staying with your mom or your grandmother?
Well, my mom she's getting on. She's not here right now. She's just very had a heart attack. So right now she's in a nursing home.
All right. And grandmother?
I have a grandma.
Do you have aunts?
Yeah.
Why not stay with the aunts? Why the uncle?
Well, I mean, I can do that. It's just not something constant, you know. I mean, they help me as much as they can. You know, it's not going to be like something.
At this point, Laura's actually getting a second chance. The prosecution isn't asking for prison. They're offering modified probation with just 30 days in jail. But here's what many defendants don't realize. The judge is never required to accept a plea recommendation. If something doesn't add up, the entire deal can change in seconds. Watch closely. This hearing is about to take a very different turn.
Permanent, you know.
All right. You're going to be allowed to stay with your uncle, but you're only going to be allowed to stay with him for 90 days. You need to start saving up your money and you're going to get your own place. You understand? And I'm going to want proof of residency every 30 days. And so probation, I'm going to want field visits every 30 days. And probation, usually I know those field visits are random, but make sure that she knows what day it's going to be. And when you go to the uncle's house, make sure you look in the closet to make sure that she is actually staying there. And this is just not knocking on someone's door. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom, and probation to help her out when she calls the UA hotline and has to come in and test. That could be her reporting day as well. And well, I know just when she calls and she goes in, then she'll know if I'm going in to do UA, right after that, I need to go and report for probation. All right. And anything else that the state and you all agreed to?
That's it, Judge.
I think that's it, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Salcedo? And I'm sorry, there's to be proof of employment within 15 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Ms. Salcedo, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
Judge, gentleman approached me before we got started and indicated that she was Miss Salcedo's husband. I've heard they have a place of their own there on Harbor Place.
Who?
So her husband.
All right. Are those shades medical prescription? Or are you just being cool for school? All right. You need to stop chewing gum. All right. So who is this gentleman?
He's my husband.
Do y'all have a certificate proving that you're married?
And we're coming up.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know how long she's known him.
You have kids together? Like that, you have to together.
A little louder, please. What was the answer?
Excuse me?
I didn't hear your answer.
3-4 months.
All right. So no, there's an issue going. Yeah, you understand.
Yes.
So no, you can't live with this gentleman. What is your name?
Larry and Anna.
Yes, she will not be living with you. She needs to get her life in order. You understand? All right. Thank you. Have a seat. And Ms. Salcedo, here's the thing. If you're using ICE, what I've understood in my small time on the planet is your husband or common law for 3 or 4 months is probably using as well. Because what I do know is if you're at the barbershop, whether you need a haircut or not, if you hang out at the barbershop, at some point in time, you're going to get a haircut. So you're not allowed to be with him. You're not allowed to be around him. And I'm making that as a part of the conditions. Do you understand? All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing.
So probation, there's to be no contact with this gentleman in the courtroom. What's his last name?
Anna.
So, excuse me, sir, you're excused. Deputies, he can be escorted out. Court is calling 2022 CR 8048, State of Texas versus Joshua Daniel Hernandez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense?
Tim Oltersdorf from Joshua Hernandez.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You entered a plea on September 6th of no contest. You applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1. Punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. The state opposes your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am. Myself and Joshua have both had a chance to review the PSI and the TAP, Your Honor.
Any objections, state?
None.
Defense?
Joshua, are there any, right now, this question will be to you, are there any mistakes in the PSI or the TAP that we need to bring to the judge's attention? Mistakes, things are incorrect? No, Your Honor.
All right, any witnesses, state?
No witnesses.
Defense? Any witnesses?
Joshua Hernandez.
All right, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state. I'm sorry, defense.
Thank you, Judge. Joshua, I wanted to ask you a few questions about the TAP evaluation. It looks like the recommendation, and you and I have discussed this before our approach, substance abuse treatment facility, otherwise known as SATA, which is 120 days. You're aware of that, right? Now, are you willing to do that?
Yes,
Can you speak up louder so the judge can hear you?
yes, Judge. I'm willing to do that. I got a couple kids that I haven't made yet, and I have another one that's gonna be born in February. So I would like to go to lifetime because I know that it's shorter than 120 days, but if not, that is perfect.
Thank you, Joshua. Joshua, I note, I note for the record, basically that your history, you have several open misdemeanors in county court 12 and then a couple before. But the thing that jumps out at me is you do not seem like you have any case of any type of a violent nature. Have you ever assaulted the mother of your children or anything that's not on here? Anything like that?
No.
Never had any kind of case involving weapons or assault of anybody, it looks like, huh? Except for this discharge of the weapon. You shut it up in the air apparently or something, right?
On the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like that was a while back. Can you tell us briefly about that case? Just what the facts were? Why were you shooting on the floor?
I just bought a new gun. I turned 21 and bought a gun, wanted to try it out, and cop put up a quick second.
Okay, but was this an accident? Was this, I mean, you're on the floor usually isn't a purposeful thing. What were you doing when you were off on the floor?
I just wanted to try it out.
Was this inside the house or was this
It was
outside?
outside.
Outside. So when you say floor, you're not meaning inside.
Yeah, it
of
was
the
on
floor.
the ground.
Okay, thank you. But I've refreshingly heard you say, as the TAP has mentioned and talked about, you're willing to throw yourself into the setup wholeheartedly, correct?
Yes, sir.
You would prefer outpatient if the judge would do that, but
Yeah.
you're willing to do completely throw yourself into setup, correct?
Yes.
Let me ask you about the children that you said you hadn't seen. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about that? What are their ages?
They're like 3 months old.
3 months old? Now, let me think about this. I know you've been in jail at least 150 days. Am I correct on that? Because we've been to county court 12 and the judge in there wanted you to do 180 or something. And we had a discussion on Zoom about that. You were present to listen to the judge, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we gathered the idea from her thoughts that the plea bargain wasn't sufficient, that was being brought before her by the state. She basically told us no to the plea bargain, correct? You were present, and that she apparently wanted more time, right?
Yes.
And so that would mean when we back up now to for the time you've been in jail, when you say the ages of the kids have been 3 months, that would well encompass the time you meant about 150 days that you've been in jail. 150 real days, is that correct? Okay, thank you. Judge, that's all I have for the court except the brief argument.
All right, I have a question. Mr. Hernandez,
Yes, ma'am.
can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No.
So why are you stealing packages from people?
It was just a dumb mistake.
No, that's not what a mistake is. That you're making choices. They may be considered dumb choices, but they're choices you're making. So people are ordering things from Amazon. Maybe it's for their relative, maybe it's for their children. Why are you stealing it?
I'll be honest with you.
Please do.
A friend was doing it, and he was getting pretty interesting items, and I just wanted to try it out, and it cost me.
Yeah, and what are those teardrops on your face for?
A family member.
All right, the court has reviewed the PSI report. Is there anything that either party wishes to stay in argument state?
I would like to, the no contact order with Alexandria Lopez, I would like for you to drop it down to a no hostile contact. Me and her have a good relationship, and I would never hurt her in any way. So, and she's pregnant with the kid that's going to be born in February.
You mean she's pregnant with your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, here's the thing. You made horrible choices. So I'm not going to lift that no contact order.
Judge, I just say, or note that he's on probation currently and he picked up these offenses. So we're asking that you deny his application.
All right.
Judge, basically, he's never had any kind of a violent felony. I mean, he's never had any felony before. Excuse me. He's had no violent history at all. He's 24 years old. I think he really. I would like to see him be able to do lifetime because it doesn't appear to be. Well, whatever the court wants to do. I mean, he's willing to do whatever you'd like him to do. I have to sit and propose to you what you asked me to bring it up. Obviously, wants to. Yeah, he's been in jail a very long time, as we just noted. like I said, he seems like a very compliant individual to me. I haven't seen anything that indicates he's ganged up or anything. He's been respectful all the way down the line. Even when the judge in 12 was in, she was saying no, and he thought he would get that out of the way, and realized he wouldn't. He was still fine and stayed completely level.
All right, the court is going to deny your application, find you guilty, taking consideration 688-274, 688-273, and destroy the firearm that is the B as in boy, LKAHSSFXS9 with a serial number T F as in Frank 76421A06034. Court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Alexandria Lopez, and I'll retain jurisdiction.
Okay.
I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because